Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you could both import and export projects on Browseo or profiles. So there's a lot of ways of doing this, but for years of using Browseo, I think this is the easiest and the best way to do this. So assuming that uh, we already have the profiles on a sheet, so I have it right here. So I just added a very simple profile here with the simple data. I have my proxies, sample proxies, my email and email password here. I got my project name and profile name. So this is very important because what the project name would appear as this one could appear like a folder or like this. So for example, your project name is your email, it would appear here as your email. And the profile would be inside this project. So you could have multiple profiles on one project, but you can't do it on a bulk process. So that's kind of limitation Browseo has. So when you want to add multiple profiles, you have to do it manually. So going back to my sheet here, let's proceed importing this. So you can't, by the way, you can't import this straight, like saving this exact sheet into a XLS file or CSV. It won't work. So you have to copy all of this and paste it on a notepad file somewhere. So let's paste it. So once you paste it, it would look like this. And all you need to do is go to the very first line, the top or row, whatever you may call this. So let's just highlight this one and replace it. So I'm gonna replace it with a comma. So this is the way you do this. So once you've replaced it, it would look exactly like this on my screen. And let's save this file so we could import it. Browseo import file. Hit save, minimize, and let's hit this import. So once you hit import, you get a bunch of options here. You can import through files, USB, but yeah, the best thing that works here right now is the dynamic importer, and this is the best way in my opinion. So once you get the dynamic importer loading up, you can see this window. So let's go ahead and find the file. So I'm here on my desktop, selected the file. So this is how it looks right now. Let's just maximize this. So you can see this as the data from my sheet. If you would compare, got my project name as test email right here. So I got 3 sets of the same data. Email, 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 email. I got my password here, password. Proxy IP is here, user, and so on. So yeah, let's move ahead with the importer. Move back here and let's select or set this up. So for this, I'm gonna set this as profile name. By the way, you cannot have the same, what you call this, settings or label for 2 columns. So you have to set it separately. So, or if you have like 5 of this, you need to delete the other ones. So for this, I'm gonna set this to profile name. So I have a profile, and this one, what's this? Email to my email. This one to my password. So this is my email password. Project. I'm gonna set this one to my proxy IP. And this one for proxy username. This is my proxy port. And this last one is my proxy password. So this proxy username, port, password. So I also forgot to remove this row right here. That's why it's also included here. But you could delete this, that one. So that looks good. So let's move to the next step and hit import projects. And project name is already existed, so it did not import the first one because it says that it already existed somewhere in my folders or directory. So it just uploaded this two right here, so you could see the two projects here. So let's close this because it's done. So let's just check if the data has been uploaded or imported properly. So let's hit right click, view profile data, so you could see that profile name, proxy data. So the other stuff here are empty because I did not add it on the sheet, but you could definitely add it. So it's up to you. And next thing we would discuss is how you could import your profiles. So all you need to do is go to the settings, and where is the exporting? So Browseo CSV exporter. So this is the settings that you want to open. So you could definitely select all. I got folders here, but I just want to book export to projects. So once you have that, just hit export all and you will have a CSV file containing the data from these two profiles. So yeah, that's it.